follow any lifestyle influencers on TikTok or Instagram, chances are you've noticed that they all seem to be promoting a new beverage container, the Stanley Quencher Tumbler. In the last few months, this cup has gone from fairly unknown to super hyped and constantly sold out. In fact, the waitlist for restocks can have more than 100,000 people signed up to be notified when the coveted cup is back in stock. Terrence Riley, the global president of Stanley, disclosed that the product's sales increased by 275% in 2021 compared with 2020. And TikTok's hashtag #StanleyTumbler has more than 10 million views, making the cup quite viral at this point. So what is all the hype about the Stanley Cup? Not to be confused with the actual NHL Stanley Cup. And why are people going so far out of their way to get their hands on one of them? The answer, it's a status symbol. More on that later. First, let's explore the evolution of trendy reusable water bottles. The global reusable water bottle market was valued at $8.64 billion in 2021 and is expected to grow at a compound annual rate of 4% from 2022 to 2030, according to a Grandview research report. The first commercialized insulated steel water bottle dates back to 1978 with the first Thermos brand water bottle. However, it was mostly in the last decade or so that reusable bottle ownership started to take on a social status symbol. Although Nalgene had been around for several decades, it was the original viral bottle that saw skyrocketing sales following collaborations with brands like Supreme, Bape, Online Ceramics, and more. It became more mainstream when it became part of the quintessential Visco Girl starter pack. It was later replaced by the infamous Hydro Flask, followed by brands like Swell, which aimed at producing a more fashionable water bottle. Swell originally distinguished itself from competitors with its sleek and beautiful design and tasteful color and design choices. It really got its start after being shouted out in Oh, the Oprah magazine in 2011. Hydro Flask and Yeti soon came after, although reverting back to a more camping, outdoorsy look. With varying sizes, materials, technologies, and color palettes, the options of reusable water bottles are now seemingly endless. The growth and popularity of reusable water bottles is surely driven by an increasing concern over the environmental impact of single-use plastics, with single-use plastic bottles taking hundreds of years to decompose and polluting the earth at an ever-increasing rate, along with the fact that Americans alone purchase about 50 billion single-use plastic water bottles per year. It's not surprising that the use of reusable water bottle has evolved to signal one's level of environmental conscientiousness. We have dozens of documentaries highlighting the major threat plastic pollution is to the environment, so with that amount of information available on the subject, it's clear that younger generations are gravitating towards trendy, eco-chic water bottles for both environmental and stylish reasons. Social media propelling trends like never before, we now see most of these brands amassing large cult-like following and even becoming pieces of viral content. So enters the latest trendy reusable water cup, the Stanley Adventure Quencher. Stanley's new viral cup is a 40-ounce cup named the Adventure Quencher Travel Tumbler. It costs about $40 and is available for purchase from a variety of online retailers, including their own site, as well as Target, Urban Outfitters, and more. The steel cup's design is one of the reasons it has gotten so popular recently. It features double-walled vacuum insulation with a lid offering 3 options, including a straw, a sipping opening, and a full cover top. It claims to keep beverages hot for 7 hours, cold for 11 hours, and ice for 2 days. They also come with a lifetime warranty and are car cup holder compatible and dishwasher safe. Stanley is actually a brand that has been around for a while. It was established in 1913 and primarily catered to outdoor enthusiasts and a camping clientele. In 2017, the company actually discontinued that specific cup, but after the word-of-mouth advertising of Ashley LeSueur, Taylor Cannon, and Lindley Hutchinson, creators of the Buy Guide, an e-commerce blog, it made an epic comeback. These women got in touch with Stanley's management and pitched a whole new consumer base for the Quencher Tumbler, the average woman wanting a versatile everyday cup. They bought 5,000 cups on their own to sell on their site, and after 2 successful launches in June and November of 2020 that both sold out in days, the company decided to listen to their advice and turn to influencer and affiliate marketing. Since opening up to this whole new market, the brand has released new colors and limited editions, generating even more interest in the infamous cup. People are building whole collections of them, and the resale market manages to sell them for up to almost 3 times the original price on eBay and other marketplaces. Terrence Riley said, "Our 100-year-old brand is known among outdoor aficionados, but we started to see a lot more folks using our drinkware at home or in the garden after yoga or just around the campground. It's amazing because that fandom has grown almost completely organically through a lot of word-of-mouth reviews, influencers posting about them on their own, and then they started selling out within minutes or hours when we dropped our latest colors." It's clear that powerful social media campaigns with the brand sponsoring posts from influencers along with accessible affiliate from anyone who wants to promote the brand has worked well for Stanley. With the exclusivity feeling of getting your hands on a Quencher tumbler, despite it selling within minutes upon most launches, the scarcity does drive up the hype as well. Limited editions also tend to have a similar effect of scarcity, with a premium price point similar to competitors such as Swell and Hydro Flask. It also allows the cup's owner to display certain socially desirable characteristics, such as a higher perceived social status and higher level of environmentalism. The different colors available can also be seen as a means of self-expression. Although I haven't noticed as many customized Stanley tumblers compared to Hydro Flasks or Nalgene's covered with individualistic stickers or monogrammed like Yeti tumblers. Ultimately, whether you prefer a Hydro Flask, a Yeti, a Swell bottle, or any high quality steel water bottle, they are functionally similar and offer comparable quality in terms of keeping your drinks at the right temperature, being cold or hot, durability upon dropping them, and alleviating your climate anxiety. It will depend on what size and design you prefer, as well as what kind of lid functions better for you. However, the best option is actually one that hasn't been discussed yet: Clean Canteen. And no, this is not sponsored. They haven't received the same amount of hype as other brands we have mentioned today, perhaps because they have kept their design relatively simple so far and are still mostly marketed towards an outdoorsy crowd. Clean Canteen has superior hot and cold temperature ratings, more than double any of its competitors report. Clean Canteen is the only company mentioned today with third-party certification. It is a certified B Corp, indicating that their policies and activities meet rigorous standards of environmental and social responsibility concerning their workers, customers, suppliers, community, and the environment. It's also a member of 1% for the Planet and is certified climate neutral, meaning that they measure their footprint annually and reduce what they can and offset the rest by purchasing verified offsets. Through 1% for the Planet, they have invested 1% of sales, or over $3.6 million, to organizations doing significant work in areas of plastic pollution, safe consumer products, conservation and climate, and outdoor stewardship. Stanley actually does donate more than 1% of their net income to causes related to nature conservation and sustainability, equitable and empowered access to the outdoors, and food security, according to their website, but it does so without a certification like 1% for the Planet and is therefore less verifiable. Another thing to note is that out of the main trendy stainless steel reusable water bottles we have discussed today, only Hydro Flask, Stanley, and Clean Canteen offer lifetime warranty. Overall, Stanley seems to be on the more sustainable end despite lacking third-party certifications. They are committed to using recycled stainless steel in at least 50% of their products by 2025. Sourcing stainless steel can be done in non-environmentally friendly manner and unethically, so that is a step in the right direction. And despite having slightly lower scores for temperature holding, in reality, isn't 7 to 11 hours enough time to drink a beverage? So, how impressive is Stanley's recent rise in notoriety among millennial and Gen Zs? They are the perfect example of the influencer industrial complex at work. Everyone from teen girl to moms have one or more Stanley tumbler that they religiously share on social media, usually in pastel tones. I personally don't have one yet, although I have considered it many times. I think I mostly don't have the patience to wait for a launch, and the Hydro Flask I've had for a few years still does the job despite being too big to fit in cup holders, which gets annoying. I might upgrade to a more convenient design in the future, but if so, I'll probably go with Clean Canteen because who knows how long this Stanley hype is going to last. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what your thoughts are on this latest craze. Thanks for watching.